Good morning, I'm Cori Coffin.
Glad you're with us. I'm Frances Rivera. Breaking overnight, Paul Pelosi has been released from the hospital. With only 4 days left to the midterm elections, Oprah Winfrey is lending her star power to Democrats in tight races. During a
Also breaking overnight, NBA star Kyrie Irving is apologizing after a historic Game 4. The Astros and Phillies were back on the diamond in the World Series.
In Houston, playing each other in baseball and football last night. Here's to the action.
Those clocks back. Yep, daylight saving time is coming.
The weather with NBC meteorologist Bill Cairns, who's in for Michelle today. Got to take advantage of that sunshine, even more so, that is, if you're going to get it. So let's check in with that.
Yeah, good morning. A dangerous day, unfortunately. What a weekend it's going to be.
Yeah, it's feeling like late September or September even at that. Okay, Bill.
Truly.
Thank you.
All right, let's now get to an estimated $1.5 billion.
Call warning drivers not to get behind the wheel of certain older cars. Details on which models in 60.
A dire consumer alert from Fiat Chrysler. The automaker is warning the owners of more than 250,000 older Vs.
Social media shakedown. New Twitter CEO Elon Musk will begin massive layoffs today.
We're going to get pulse on the economy today when the October jobs reports drops.
Clinical trial for a breast cancer vaccine has begun at the University of Washington School of Medicine.
All right, listen up if you are an animal lover or an animal owner. Toxic so-called forever chemicals are everywhere, including in pet food, new research shows. The ants.
Right, coming up next, live from New York, comedian Amy Schumer back at Adult Baby or Not. She'll get it.
She's great and very real with having a child, by the way. Very refreshing. All right, one of the biggest video games of all time is now building a name in high fashion. Burberry.
Right, we are looking forward to the weekend. Bill's got your forecast next.
And Selena Gomez opens up about the highs and lows of living.
Kind of crazy weather to start our November.
All over the place. Okay, Bill, thank you. Under increasing pressure, the new on NBCnews.com, a new online calculator will tell you how much press you might get if you went missing.
Gomez is opening up about her past like never before in a new documentary, My Mind and Me.
Trouble off the field for the Washington Commanders. From our thanks to Dominique for that report. And thanks for ending the work week with us. I'm Frances Rivera.
And I'm Cori Coffin. We hope you have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend. And good morning to you. I'm Cori Coffin.
I'm Frances Rivera. The scourge of anti-Semitism is on the rise again, and the fear is felt acutely in New Jersey this morning.
Also breaking overnight, NBA star Kyrie Irving is apologizing after posting a link to an anti-Semitic.
Paul Pelosi has been released from the hospital a week after being violently attacked in his San Francisco home.
Could Oprah Winfrey shake up the Pennsylvania Senate race? Thanks to Peter for that report. All right, get ready to turn those clocks back. Daylight saving time is coming.
A rainy Friday for some. Let's turn to NBC meteorologist Bill Cairns, who has a closer look. Bill, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Great to see you guys. And all our friends in the New York City Marathon. We'll give you the weekend forecast coming up.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that. All right, we'll hear from you in a bit. Thank you, Bill.
No.
In today's Quick Hits, the Netflix series Dahmer continues to dominate. Leading the news, 2 people are in custody in Texas after a car chase and the possible kidnapping of a...
All right, first it was chess, then fishing. Now there's Baggate, a cornhole cheating scandal that's rocking the sport. During the...
Just like fun recreational sports.
I know.
Right? Man, people are like too intense.
Way too intense. Let's dial it back.
All right, the late, great comedian Chris Farley once unlocked a world of possibility with his rugged lifestyle as motivational speaker Matt Foley. $66,000.
Gotta hand it to him. It's creative.
All right. Go to the band down by the river.
I love that. All right, still to come.
Invitation. I think that would be an amazing collaboration.
Absolutely.
Great PR and marketing move for all of them.
What a great way to end that little tit-for-tat, right?
Yeah, that is if the egos would allow it, right? Somebody's got to give when it comes to that.
True. Let's give Martha Thanksgiving and Mariah Christmas. All right, another congratulations is in order for Nick Cannon, who's adding another baby to the mix.
Of those 11 kids, we'll skip over Thanksgiving, considering Mariah is the head of all of that anyway.
That's a good point.
That's a true fact there. All right, more news ahead, including the massive recall affecting 276,000 vehicles.
The streets and the temperatures up to 70.
Oh, no. All right. Thanks, Bill. The axe coming down on Twitter.
Dire consumer alert from Fiat Chrysler this morning. The automaker is warning owners of more than 250,000 older vehicles not to drive them until they get their
social media shakedown. New Twitter CEO Elon Musk will begin massive layoffs today.
Wall Street expecting another strong jobs report today. Dow Jones estimates the economy.
After an historic Game 4, the Astros and Phillies were back on the diamond in the World Series.
outplaying each other not only in baseball but in football as well last night. The Texans.
$1.5 billion. The Powerball jackpot is quickly approaching a world. I was thinking about whether you take the cash payout.
Yes.
Or not.
Or
it doesn't. I don't know if you're really going to feel it with that many millions. So.
Truly, that's a really great point, and it's more motivating to go out and buy a ticket now.
Yes, there you go. Have a great weekend. This is Early Today. Friday morning, I'm Frances Rivera.
Glad you're with us. I'm Cori Coffin. With just 4 days left to the midterm elections, Oprah Winfrey is lending her star power to Democrats on the ticket.
Breaking overnight, the week after being brutally attacked at his home, Paul Pelosi has been released from the hospital. Mr. Pelosi.
Also breaking overnight, NBA star Kyrie Irving is apologizing after good news if you're in the market for a new car. Sky-high prices are finally.
After an historic Game 4, the Astros and Phillies were back on the diamond in the World Series.
All right, let's turn to your Friday weather with NBC meteorologist Bill Cairns, who's in for Michelle today. Good morning, Bill. Happy Friday.
Hey, happy Friday to you guys. Unfortunately, it's going to be near record highs. Details ahead.
Okay, Bill, thank you. Get ready to turn those clocks back. Daylight saving time is coming.
It's a nail-biting morning for anyone who works at Twitter, with rumored layoffs to begin today.
Plus the major recall.
Consumer alert from Fiat Chrysler. The automaker is warning owners of more than 250,000 older vehicles to not drive them until they.
Twitter employees have filed a class action lawsuit in San Francisco after reports that new CEO Elon Musk will begin massive layoffs today.
The late great comedian Chris Farley once unlocked a world of possibility with his rugged lifestyle as motivational speaker Matt Foley. And if you have a couple extra $1,000 lying around.
Yeah, maybe in time for the holidays, because still to come, there's a holiday show. Martha Stewart delivered this message to the Queen of Christmas, Mariah Carey. Anyways, but this is totally one way of dividing it too.
Yep.
My daughter is full on like Christmas jammies the day after Halloween.
Really?
All the decorations are starting to go up around New York City right for Christmas.
I've seen them.
But some people are like, pump the brakes.
Yes. Where's our Thanksgiving? Please, one holiday at a time.
You can have it both. Pumpkins with some Christmas decorations too, some trees.
That's true. That's true. You can have it all here on Early Today. All right, Bill's got your weekend forecast coming up next.
And why dining.
Check of your weekend weather forecast with NBC meteorologist Bill Cairns. Bill, busy morning for you.
Too warm for that marathon for me, but I'll still give it my best.
I hear you. We'll be rooting for you. Thank you, Bill. Some families are dishing.
Well, inflation could make a meal of your Thanksgiving budget this year, but our thanks to Sam Brock for that report. It used to be that restaurants were more expensive than cooking at home.
Either way, whatever you got on your table on that Thanksgiving day, we're all going to be thankful for it, especially this year.
Couldn't agree more. And thanks for waking up with us this morning.
Along with Cori Coffin, I'm Frances Rivera. Have a great weekend. We'll see you.